As I told you, in the admission, there are various topics, and in previous 4 topics, we completed calculation of LTR and calculation of sacrifice ratio. You can check the videos also, and we completed those topics. Those were the basics of this chapter, that is chapter 3, admission. Now I am moving towards next topic, new topic, that is goodwill. And goodwill is calculated at various times in the partnership. Goodwill is calculated when the new partner admits, when the one old partner retires, when one partner dies, when the firm is ready to sell the business. At the major time when the goodwill is calculated, or at the time of change in PSR, profit sharing ratio. Goodwill calculated when the firm reconstitutes, when the firm sold, when there is some changes. Now, what is goodwill? Tell me, what is goodwill? Goodwill is a good name or reputation or capacity of earning more profits. See, when I am giving you one example, a total asset or total worth of a firm is 1 crore, and that is very established firm. They have very good reputation in the market, good name in the market. They earn lot of fame and name. And if they want to sell their entire business, they will take 1 crore 20 lakh. Why extra 20 lakh? That is termed as goodwill. Goodwill is a good name, reputation, or the capacity of earning extra profits, and it is the effort of long process by providing better services, better quality. Okay, so this is a long process. That's why the firm earns name, fame, good reputation in the market. People have faith on it. Like in common language, we can say that Tata has goodwill. In your opinion, if one is bankrupt, insolvent, run away with the money of the public, that person has no goodwill, no good name. But the firm who is providing better services, doing work for many years, okay, they have good name, reputation, that is termed as goodwill. Now, goodwill is an intangible. You cannot see goodwill. We have assets of various types: land and building, plant and machinery, vehicles, furniture, picture, all are tangible. Goodwill, patent, copyright, these all are intangible. Why intangible? You cannot see goodwill, but you can say purchase. Okay, so goodwill is an intangible asset. It is the effort of long duration, or we can say goodwill is fluctuated. Fluctuated means a firm, when they are doing good, they have more goodwill. When they are facing losses, they have less goodwill. The exact valuation of goodwill is not possible. You can write these points first. Goodwill is an intangible asset. Okay, goodwill is fluctuated. Exact valuation is not possible, and this is valuable asset at the time of sale. When you sell or purchase, that time you calculate goodwill. So generally, goodwill is calculated at the time of admission, retirement, death, selling of the business, or changing PSR. And generally, goodwill depends on the organization also. or and image in the society. Now, how to calculate goodwill? Just now I told you there are various occasions or various purposes of calculating goodwill, but how to calculate goodwill? So my today's topic goodwill and how to calculate goodwill, methods of calculating goodwill. There are three methods. First method is AP. AP method means average profit method, calculating of goodwill by average profit method. So you calculate goodwill by average profit method. I'll explain. Then second is super profit method. Super means extra profit method. And third is capitalization method. Capitalization method also classified in two parts on the basis of average profit, on the basis of super profit. So now today I will explain you average profit method. Average profit method given in the NCERT. Average profit method, how to calculate, look in the first you will write then profits or losses. Then at the last line you will add PP. PP means total profit. Then AP. How to calculate AP? Total profit upon number of years. And then goodwill. Goodwill is equals to the average profit into purchase. Okay, so in average profit method, I am telling you have to learn 10 three steps, 3-marker question. Tag T total profit, A average profit, D with. Okay, look at the board again. First, you have to make block like this. This is years. This is profits or losses. When we write loss, we have to put minus or in the bracket. Okay, bracket indicates minus. First step. First step is T means total profit. You will add up all these profits. And if there is any loss, that is subtract. Then T3 means total profit. Second A average profit. How to calculate average? Learn in class 7, 8. Average means total divided by number of total profit. This total will be divided by number of years. If there are 4 years, you have to divide by 4. Then goodwill is equals to average profit into purchase. Purchase year given in the question. If now I give you the method, but before it, in the mind for average profit, you have one tag. T total profit. A average profit. T goodwill. Simple. Total profit means you add up all these. A means take the average. G goodwill. Simply. Total losses you can subtract. Average total divided by number of years. Goodwill is equals to average profit into purchase. So 3 steps. Step. Now I want to tell you precautions. When there is loss in the question, you can put minus sign or write that amount. And while you calculate total profit, subtract that amount. Okay. And one more precaution or one more here. Abnormal loss should be added back and abnormal gain should be abnormal losses should be added back. See, there are two types of losses, normal or abnormal. Normal means of the routine business and of abnormal means achana, immediate, without plan, which cannot be ensured. So, this is abnormal. Same here, abnormal gain. Gains are also of two types, normal and abnormal. Normal means of business activities, routine activities. Routine activities we can earn. These are normal gain. And abnormal gain, in the economics you have studied the windfall gain. Like if I will win 7 crore rupees in KBC, that will be abnormal gain or windfall gain. Lottery in KBC. These things which are not related with the normal activities are termed as abnormal. Okay, children? Any doubt? So this is the format. If you want to note down, you can note down years, profits or losses, average profit, then total average profit. And abnormal loss should be added back, abnormal gain should be subtracted. Okay? Now we will start the question. You can keep only one thing in your mind, that is that. See, in the NCERT, this is illustration 9, page number 1 to 4, illustration 9, page number 1 to 4. The profits for the 5 years given as below: 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005 and 2006. First column, as I told you in this way, this is 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006. 5 years given in the question. Okay. Now profits given clearly. These are the profits or losses we can say. So everything is given in the question. Years given as well as profits given. 4 lakh. Yes. Next 3,98,000. Next 4,50,000. Next 4,45,000. And last 5. These are the profits. Now come on, tag. Yes, children, please. What to do first? E. E means to. Okay. First step is CP. CP means total profit. How to addition? To learn in class 1 and 2. Total profits means add them. So when we add them, 3 zeros, 8 and 5, 13, 9, 10, 15 and 4, 19, 6, 4, 10, 14, 17 and 4, 21 and 19. First step, over. First step, total that. You know how to add, how to do. I'm sure you must know. The profits add up, and if there is any loss in any year, don't take tension. Just put the bracket and subtract from. Now second step, A. A means average profit. So AP means average profit, total profit upon number of years. Your total profit is 21,93,000 and number of years. How many number of years are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years. Divide them by 5. Okay, divide them by 5. So when we divide them by 5, that will come 4,38,600. 4,38,600. Now the last step. G. Goodwill. Goodwill is equals to same formula, average profit into purchase years. Average profit are 4,38,600 and purchase year given in the question, that is 4. When we multiply them, there will be 17,54,400. 17,54,400. Children, 3 steps and very easy to learn. You have people. T to know how to write. A, average. Average means total profit divided by number of years. Average. Then goodwill is equals to average profit into purchase years. Multiply that, then you will get the answer. Purchase year given in the question, that is 4. Now I explain you illustration page number 1 of NCERT. Page number 1 to 4 of NCERT. Calculate goodwill on the basis of average profit method. Years given, profits given. We have to follow 3 steps. First step, total profit, add them. If there is any loss, subtract it. Then AP means average profit. Average profit means total profit divided by number of years. Then last step, goodwill. Goodwill is equals to average profit into purchase. And how to calculate average? Total profit divided by number. So the amount of goodwill is 17,54,000. Now I am giving you questions from NCERT with the related of the same topic. Please note down. This is your homework, or you can say assignment. But you will follow the same method. Tag total, average, add total profit, add that, average, divide by number of years, and goodwill multiply by purchase. So the question illustration 10, illustration 11, page number 1 to 6, and question number 13, page number 168 of NCERT. Illustration 10, illustration 11, page number 1 to 6, children note down, 1 to 6, and question number 13, page number 168 of NCERT. All the 3 questions you will do by the same Now I am going to revise this method again. Look at the board. You will do all the 3 questions based on it. These 3 questions are for average profit. Okay? Now, first step. We will write the years 2002, 2003, or in the question that is first, second, third, fourth. In this way also they can give you. These are the years. This is the profit. These are the profits of individual years. If there is some loss, subtract it or put in the bracket. Then this is the total profit. Then AP, total profit divided by number of years. Here, number of years are 5. Average profit is 438,600. Then goodwill is equals to average profit into purchase yield. Average profit you already calculated, that is 438,000. And purchase yield given in the question, that is multiply it, then your answer will be 17,54,000. This is the question 9, page number 124 of NCERT. And this method is average profit. Now, on the same page, illustration 10 and illustration 11, page number 1 of NCERT. Then, question number 30, page number 168. This is also from NCERT. I'm sure you must understand what I got you just now. First, I gave you the meaning of goodwill, then features of goodwill, then occasions or when to calculate goodwill by the business. So, numericals as well as theory you have. Meaning of goodwill, features of goodwill, then occasion or the timings of calculating of goodwill will be discussed. This is the numerical part. 3 methods. First is average profit method, and in the next class I will explain you super profit method and capital. Okay.